Hello, Cobras, and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I'm TryclydeTamer. Our current state of affairs brings us to the Riverside Station, where we're intended to be refueling, but we are kind of stopped because the Dupless seems to have lifted up the drawbridge, barring our access around. And here's the elevator. There's a hole here for the elevator key. But you don't have the elevator key because this place is an abandoned mess and there's a problem. So we have to go to the control room office and grab the elevator key. So we have a little bit of a journey to go through. And like wanted, and it looks like, I don't know, some 100,000 coins as a reward. We roll our tube through here and hit this switch and completely miss it a couple times in the midst of doing all of it. And it's going to bring a very small staircase, but the smallest staircases are the ones we need. We are going to go back through now and continue our way up because we have to go this way to get another key. Keys everywhere. Let's enter this door, in which we have some new enemies. Whoa, now. Let's switch into Goombella so we can get started on this thing. I say let's get started on this thing without getting action commands of stuff. Oh, well. HP will briefly recover with my lucky start. Man, I'm just talking straight through. It's morning right now, I'm 9:45, and I only got like 6.5 hours of sleep because I stayed up at 2 AM watching a meteor shower, even though I only saw one meteor. Interesting. This is a rough puff. Don't confuse them with dark puffs. Although I don't think the world would end if you did confuse them. But anyway, max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. They swoop at you or charge themselves with electricity before unleashing lightning. Oh, and if you touch them while they're charged, you'll get a shock. Indeed, ain't that the truth, Goombella? I don't even need to use spin jump because I am powerful, but I'm not doing good at the commands right now. Alright, they're all charging with electricity now, so I pretty much have free reign to do whatever. Alright, so this room is pretty mechanical, and we're going to be dealing with these mechanics. Kaboom, and jumping when the thing stops, so we don't have to follow around, even though that one's constantly moving. Actually, no, never mind, it stops. I'm contradicting myself. Let's just have a quick little look around. That's how we have to get all our way through. Seems complicated, but it ain't really. Let's just go against the gear. Kind of reminds me of Conker's Bad Fur Day, where you're on a giant gear. I can just normally jump there. And you could either use your Yoshi to narrowly make your way through, or you can just straight up use cubes, get the station key. Oh, and oh ho ho, before I forget, star piece behind this. Well, I just opened my bottle of water and it kind of exploded. I hate it when that happens. You just gotta like so slightly not fill it so that the ice just doesn't go kabloom. And we're back outside into the dusky sunset. So we're going to get right into this. And I'm first striking with the hammer, and I have Jumpman on, so I can't use my hammer normally unless it's in that first strike. So there we go. Good 5 damage onto these things. That's the minimum damage I can do. Actually, do I have a Power Plus on? I do have Jumpman on for my attack, of course, but I might have a Power Plus on. That's a poison pokey. As you probably guessed, it's a poisonous pokey. HP is 8, attack is 4, and defense is 0. If you get poisoned, your HP will slowly drain, so you may want to avoid that. I'm sure you can see this, but they have spines all over, so don't touch them. They may be smiling, but that doesn't mean they're happy to see you. Ain't that the truth? But I'm gonna be a little bit of a rebel. Kaboom! What do you think about that, Goombella? And this guy's gonna reproduce. That's how they do. You just witnessed the birth of a new pokey. Wow, I actually have the Unsimplifier badge on to make it so that I get more star power when I do stuff, but it's actually making things a little bit more difficult to get my attacks through. That was an HP plus badge there and more battles. Doesn't it just look nice here? And that's kind of obvious to let you know that there's a Thunder Rage there, yeah. So yeah, there's only one star piece here, but there's a few badges and the Shine Sprite right here, and I think there might be another one coming up soon. Let's see, I'll just get these guys out of the way. Okay, cleared out the enemies, and we go down the staircase, and there's plenty of papers, so that can be blown out of the way. It's such a weird angle that it takes them a while. And now they're going to curl to the diagonal right direction, or okay, I thought they were going to, but I guess I'll just go in the same direction. It's a weird little thing that goes on, and dang, it causes a little bit of slowdown in the game here. And oh boy, this is a big old room right here. I'm going to switch to the Goombella because new enemies, Spiky Parabuzzy. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, that out of the way. This is just our return point because we have a long way down, so there's a springboard down there. And here we go. Let's get into a little maze here with our Chooby-Looby. Whoa. And we roll down and jump and go down through and jump like this and jump all the way around and jump so much. Get P up, D down. Attack boosted by 1, defense dropped by 1. And I'm just jumping over the hole like that, and wow, I'm going all this way. I don't think there's any extra stuff, but I am going to look to be safe. Actually, I think everything else will just maybe drop down. Alright, so that's enough of that room. I guess I took the perfect path the way through, even though I was just kind of messing around with it. And we have a key up there, just behind all that stuff, so we have a little bit more to go. And oh my gosh, Goombas! I'm just gonna jump on you and have first attack badge, so you're just gonna go away like that. Bam. Not a problem whatsoever. And oh boy, hardest puzzle ever. It's showing numbers, and that's exactly how many times we have to hit them. I guess the only challenge is just wanting to go absolutely crazy, and sometimes the hammer doesn't recognize it, but I did things exactly as I would have liked to, even though there's no specific requirements other than hitting things a required number of times, and if you hit it too many times it won't unlock, it won't lock it anyway, or whatever would happen. And seems to be some weird stuff around here. I'll just have a look at that as it comes through. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but yeah, we do have another shine sprite here. Wait, hold up, oh, okay. Just wait a second. We have a big old chest in here, and we got some red boots, the ultra boots. If only it would actually change Mario's boot color. Hi, it's me again, Toadette. It's nice to see you again, even though they would be red and Mario's pretty much all red anyway. Way to get the Ultra Boost. Now your jump attack power will go way, way up. And you can use a new jump technique too. Let's practice it right now. It's a little hard, but I know you'll get it. Just hold down A and rotate the control stick to make your body fold up. Then release A to do a giant spring jump. Remember though, you need to rotate a lot before you release A, okay? Hold down A and rotate the control stick and release it. So, have a little jump and then wind all the way up, and don't you give up now. And we go up there. The spring jump can help you reach new areas since you can grab pipes above you. Move the control stick left to right to move along a pipe, and press B to let go of a pipe. Okay. Nice new technique. Wow, way to go, Mario. That was very well done. Want to try it again? I do believe I've got it. So I'm not going to say one more time. Okay, now you've mastered the spring jump. You can grab pipes on the ceiling now, so I'm sure you'll access lots of new areas. Spring jump also lets you attack blocks and other things in high places. Oh yeah, you can use the spring jump in battle too. So, see you next time, I guess, and good luck on your quest. Yay for rhyming, even though it's like the least of your things. That's Merly's job. So, to get back to what I was doing, I'm going to bring my way back, and then we fold our way down, and we're in this room. Never mind, I was blabbering about nothing. I thought there was like some kind of weird secret a la Tubba Blubba's Castle in Paper Mario, in that previous room, like where the scaffolding seemed to be very slightly reaching. Oh well. Let's just get under this thing, and the way we knock items away is to do that. But this little grate's still locked, so we have to jump out of the way like this again. Bring! So high up. Alrighty, now we are circling back to the first room. We can do that and grab this badge, the close call partner. So yeah, that's all the badges here in the Riverside Station, unless I'm like missing one very obscure, but I do not think I'm missing any. Use the elevator key. Good thing I didn't drop it, huh? And Koops just like floats right in like a little butterfly, even though he's a turtle. You can be what you want, Koops, even though I prefer to be a Torterra instead of a Vivian. And what's with all these pseudo-coughing looking things? Mario, what the heck are these weird things? That's what I thought, jeez. Koops always steal the words out of my mouth. Do you think these little monsters flip the switch? Let's hurry up and find it so we can switch it back. Okay, I'm going to knock them out of the way. Okay, he doesn't like really knock out a big old kind of thing. Let's see if I can, I was thinking about using my new jumping power, but it doesn't really seem to be too effective. And of course the most effective is the twirly hammer. And of course the switch is right there, so just, get the rest of the concentration of them out of the way. Boom. There we go. Now they're gonna scurry away into the walls. They're like poisonous fuzzies or something. And it all unfolds. It's like a paper bird thing. It's like those kinds of paper birds that you can like balance on your finger, and makes the switch appear. It's a tiny little switch that's gonna do such big things on the outside of the Riverside Station. The drawbridge is going down, and now it is level. Alright, now that things are solved around here, there's an email, and we're back in the train without a word to him. Let's look around. Let's go! All aboard! You might want to move out of the way because you could potentially be sucked in, but oh well, you're obviously an experienced train guy, so you know the rules of how close you can get, and you must just love the sound of it with your half smile going on there, that little smirky toe thing you got going on, just speaking about everything. Bing bong, attention all passengers, thank you for riding the Access Express. Our next stop is our last, Poshley Heights. Alright, so we can explore around the train if we want, but I want to go to bed for the night because I need to heal some HP and stuff, and there's not really much else to do on the train. Alright, it's morning. Train voyage, day 3, down to the 3rd day. Ah, new morning. It's so cool and brisk. Ah, man, it's such a nice day. Let's go check around on everybody. Let's go see the engineer after getting another email. Good morning, my man. Ah, good morning, sir. It's quite quiet this morning, wouldn't you say? Yes. Is there something on the windshield? There's some things on the windshield. Yeah, what are these things? Ew, aren't those the things from the station yesterday? They must have stowed away. Ooh, what should I do? First we have to ensure the passenger's safety, but I have to keep driving the train. Mario, can you check on the passengers? Sure thing, let's get going and check on the passengers. And there definitely seems to be a lot more of these things. That can't really be the best thing around. Anybody in room number 1? Not really anybody in room number 1. Let's just not really check on a lot of people because our main objective is to get to the back of the train so we can kind of deal with these things and fully ensure the passenger's safety. The chubby guy, we don't care about him. The ghost, he's fine. Ghost and poison, they're like just normal damage against each other, so nothing super effective unless those things know Shadow Ball or something, or any kind of ghost type move, because it's a thing that can happen with poison types. Why am I talking about Pokemon? It's morning and I'm just spouting all this random nonsense. And now we're finally at the back of the train. S'more, 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 s'more. Oh my gosh, they're totally inside the train now. Let's check him out. Yeah, bam, bam, bibbly, and hey, if we kind of get through all that, here's the waitress. We're kind of smashing her around. So yeah, she's a little worried. What do you gotta say? Oh, they have the poor conductor. How horrible. Please help him. Oh man, the conductor's our friend. We gotta save his hide. Ah! Alright, now they're filing out of the train, so does that mean the problem's gone? No. Ah, Detective Mario, you saved us again? Hey, I must have been taken by those black things while I was sleeping. Scary. They seem to have come into the baggage car through that open window, and they still have many of our paying passengers. Oh, those poor souls. But if they weren't paying, they wouldn't be poor souls. I don't even need to go back here to be able to do this, but oh well, I'll just go kaboom like so, and make it so that we get over and hop down. We don't even have to go down that much, maybe like half an inch, because Paper Mario is probably a very tiny game. And let's use Gimbella up here. This is the train's roof. Look at that scenery go whipping by. Wowzer! Look, there's no time for me to be describing stuff. These guys are so annoying. They're flippy and floppy and gross and I hate them. Let's get rid of them. Good idea. Let's just hammer our way through and get to the source of all this. Little by little. Kabam, kablooey, kasmashy, everybody in the face and knock you off the train and make you go pummeling to your death down below, and they're kind of just swarming onto me right now, but we just must keep pressing on. Just making all these sound effects, and we're just about at the point where things happen. Geez, you guys are being a little bit annoying. Here, how about this? There we go. Let's kind of get through. Come on, stop it, guys. Flurry is a good idea to be using right here, but there we go. Smo-org! Oh, they're all piling up right now. Should I make a hentai joke? Nah. What is that gross thing? No! Mario, look! It's got the other passengers! Help! Ah! It's got Bub and the other bombs. It's got everybody on it. Smo-org! And this is our boss of Chapter 6. Smo-org. HP will briefly recover with my lucky start, even though it's not quite necessary for me right now, but yeah. We can chattel this thing. It's gonna show the battle for the other things as well. That's a Smo-org. Lots of Smo-orgs gathered to create this huge monster. Max HP is 50, attack is 5, and defense is 1. It attacks with weird tentacles. So say there's like 200, so it has like a fourth of an HP apiece. Defeating the tentacles will drop the body's defense to 0, making it easier to attack. The tentacles will regenerate, but use that time to deal a ton of damage, okay? It may also take other forms with higher attack powers. I don't really know. Let's just hurry and beat this thing down so we can save those trapped passengers. Good Adukimbella. Alright, let's go ahead and switch into Vivian because Fiery Jinx is very helpful here, and let's see if I can... No. Trying to see if I can super guard it, and not quite a chance when it comes to that, and... Okay, 6 damage to Mario because I have the PFD down on. So I have a lot of power at my disposal, and... I was even trying to normal guard that. Alright, all that out of the way. It's going to show that all these things have 4 HP, so... all the Smo-org miasma. That's such a cool word. Axbb. And I'm not like getting any silent things right now. I'm just doing terribly. And let's show off our new spring jump now that the core of the Smo-org is open up. Bam! 20 damage right then and there. Now that's a lot if you ask me. Let's just do Shade Fist so we can get a burn off on this. And plus Fiery Jinx wouldn't do it, and it's not burned anyway. Maybe it has a flame body, or I don't know, that'd be a weird thing. Or like maybe like some kind of smoke related ability that gives it immunity to status effects, and only has 3 HP left, and yeah, it's gonna form back into this now. Ooh man, that's a little scary. It's gonna try to pinch me. It's a little bit on the frightening side, and plus I have to take this thing down, and yay, I super guard it, but it doesn't do return damage. Okay, let's use Fiery Jinx again. Axia. Can I Axia question Smo-org? How does it feel to be defeated? Explosive, I'd say. And if only that would have been a doubling thing. I mean, if there pretty much was a chance because nothing happened throughout the battle other than a lot of damage being taken by me, but yeah. And level up time. How about some BP? I just want to get me a good amount of BP before the end of the game because it is coming up. And Mario became an A-list star. Next battle, Mario's crowd on stage will get even bigger. Now that's awesome. S'more. And they just fly away in the wind. How poetic. And now everybody's safe. Thank you. Boy, it's like all you did for 3 days was save us. How can we ever thank you? Everyone's safe now. It's all thanks to you. Oh, thank you much. You saved my life. No, stupid tongue of mine. You saved my life. So, did you all know? This dashing fellow has been the famous Luigi all along. We will soon arrive at Poshley Heights. Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare to disembark. Alright, so we're just about there. In the nick of time. Poshley Heights. I doubt that there's going to be any further dangers from here. Unless rich people count as something of a problem. Bing bong, bing bong! Attention all passengers, this is Markiplier, now arriving at Poshley Heights. Please watch your step and be sure to take all of your belongings with you. And thank you for choosing the XS Express. We're finally here, Mario. There's no time to waste, so let's find Poshley Sanctum like the professor said. We'll be doing that next time on Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Until then, do not toast yourself.